Hey, what's up? Ken Pramola. You know, one of my favorite exercises for the lower back was the hyperextension, where you need this machine. I'm sure you've seen it at a gym or maybe a specialty gym where you put your feet in there and there's like the hump and you come over and you're like this coming up. Sometimes they have weight or bands, whatever. Just look it up, hyperextension, or you can send me an email and I'll show you what it looks like. Now, one of the gyms I was at it doesn't have that. So what I did to improvise, because I feel it's such an important and integral exercise, is to find a bench that's either glued to the ground or you put a weight on the back of the bench because you don't want the bench to tip. I'm going to show you how. So what I would do is I would bring my torso to about here, and then I hook my legs, my heels underneath, and then what I do is I just come down and come up, come down and come up. So I do the exercise by lodging my heels underneath the bench. I come up right about to my crotch, and sometimes you might have to wear a cup or just lodge your, private parts in a position where you're not going to be injured. And I know it's funny, whatever. But in any event, I found this to be good. I'll do like 12 before I work out, 12 after I work out, and I found it to really, really strengthen my back. And I eventually get to the point where I work with weights and put them over my head or grab them and use it, and it's a very strong exercise. So let's take a look at it again. And if we have a bench, if you could get over here, if the bench isn't stuck down, then make sure you have a weight that's going to be as much as, I'd say, your body, to make sure that the bench doesn't come up when you go down, otherwise you're going to get hurt. So this bench is obviously lodged in. Steve, if you want to get like the foot position, so again, I come underneath, and there's different ways people will like have their body up or their torso, however you want to do it. Find out which is best for you. I usually have my pelvis, my hip a little bit higher at the line here, and I got my private parts right there. So again, I latch on, I come here, down, all the way up. Down, all the way up, and that's good. So this bench is a little bit slippery here, a little thin. You can do it on like a probably bench press bench if it's lodged to the ground, or again if you put something behind it. But test it out and like go real slow with it. Make sure it's safe. But this exercise I find to be, for me, because I've had lower back issues all my life and some upper back issues, I found it to be the best for me. But again, consult your doctor or physician before you do anything. So I hope that tip helps.